So we are doing a half Jordan with a shoulder to shoulder finish. So we're going to start one measure off center, grabbing the baby. We're going to do a hip scoop to get baby onto our back, but use whatever method you feel most comfortable with. As we move baby to the back, you want to try to keep one hand on baby. You can also use both tails to move. I found it easier to use the shorter tail and move baby over and keep one hand on the back of babe. I'm going to pull both tails up over my shoulders, as the long tail is the one that's going to stay on my shoulder and the short tail is going to be the one that comes under my arm, which you'll see here. I'm going to make sure I tighten up the carry one more time and pull strand by strand on that short tail, as I have already done that on the long one. I'm going to cross the long tail over the short tail, reach under and pull it up from the bottom. That long tail is going to be tightened from the shoulder. Make sure I get out a lot of slack. And then I'm going to first make sure it's untwisted and I can get all that slack out. And then I'm going to put it over my shoulder. This is where our flip happens. And you want to try to pull down and then across your baby's back with the long tail, because that gets out a lot of the slack at your shoulder. And you'll see me pull across in a slight L pull, just to make sure I get it nice and across the baby's back. Yes, the baby's knee is not in the carry. I will fix that in a minute. We're going to get that cross pass under the leg. And then taking the rest of that long tail, of course, tightening again, making sure I get out a lot of the slack. We're going to put it over that tail that was crossed. That's still the long tail. Just pulling it down. This is a knotless finish. Now I'm going to get any of that slack and fix baby's knee back in the sling pass as well as in the cross pass. And once I get any more slack out, I'm going to pull it up to the knotless finish, pull it down, and here is your half Jordan shoulder to shoulder carry.